All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and get this live stream started. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody's joined in yet, but they should be very shortly. So if you are new to the channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share it with some friends. Turn on your notifications so you can stay up to date on all of my content that I release, including my fan fictions, theories, and just general discussions. Today's going to be pretty laid back for a little bit, especially since, hey, I got somebody in. Yay! Yay me! All right, who we got today? I know there's a delay in when I talk and when people hear it, so I'm just giving a moment for it to register through. All right, so if nobody's got anything to talk about, I'll just ramble on until somebody does have something to talk about. So I've been working on these Jango Fett fan fictions for a while. If you haven't seen them, go ahead and check them out. I will put them in a link. Actually, maybe I can go ahead and do that now. I can link them to this video. I'll just link the last one. How about that? And then I'll let you guys click on them after that, because they're all linked in all of the videos, all the Jango Fett fan fictions. I have all of them linked in there. So now I don't have a do-rag yet, Alyssa. Somebody didn't send me one. Haha. So yeah, I went ahead and put that link in there. I'm also going to put a link to the channel memberships in case anybody's interested in doing something like that. I'll put that in the comments or the chat section. Give me just a moment. You'll go to Walmart right now and get me a do-rag, huh? Doesn't mean I'll wear it. Alright, so there is the link for the memberships, and yep, if anybody's interested in the memberships. And Alyssa, you're already a member, so you don't count. Well, you do count. You count. I'm just saying you don't have to click on the link because you're already a member. All right, anybody else in? If this is what it's going to be like today, it's going to be pretty boring, me just sitting here talking to myself and Alyssa. Alyssa's going to get bored of hearing what I have to say. Looks like somebody else is in here. They just don't want to say anything. But yeah, just to reiterate, check out the fan fictions I've been working on the Jango Fett stuff. It's been pretty fun to make. I'm not sure if anybody really likes them, but I like making them. And there are a lot of good comments in there, so I'm sure somebody likes them. I'm sure you won't get bored of Alyssa. As long as DR shows up, you guys can talk about KFC and whatever else you feel like. And yeah, I was having technical difficulties again this morning. It seems like every time I start a live stream, I have technical difficulties. So my light, which is up here, for some reason, decided to put a glare on my camera. And I tried turning the light off. It made it way too dark. So I used my cell phone as a little umbrella over my camera, like a little awning. And it blocked out that glare. See, watch. If I take the cell phone off, oh, it's going to make me a liar now. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, no, there it is. I see it. All right. And then I put the cell phone back on. Problem averted. So I'm going to have to make an awning or something. All right, who else we got in here today? Hey, good morning, Jarek. Love the Boba Fett fanfiction series. Thank you so much. Have you checked out the Jango Fett fanfictions? It's on like part 5 right now, I think. I'm having a lot of fun with that. It's based off the open seasons, Bounty Hunter, and Attack of the Clones. Right now, I'm still way far away from the open seasons and stuff, or the Bounty Hunter and whatnot. It's been a lot of fun to make, and getting a lot of positive reviews on it. Hey, Don, good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Alyssa, what are you laughing at me for? I don't get it. Yeah, but the Boba Fett stuff, that was a lot of fun to make too. I'm going to make more of that, starting from the time he wakes up outside the Sarlacc pit, because I've already made it up to him getting out of the Sarlacc. Waiting for the time to binge it. You did make it, Dawn. I'm glad. I think you made it last week, too. It was near the end, but you made it in, didn't you? My light made me a liar. Yeah, it did. So, for you, those of you just joining me, I was having technical difficulties once again. Seems like every week I have this problem. So, my light that is just above me here was putting a glare on my camera, such as that. And, you know, if I sit a certain way, then I got this bright light looking like I'm some kind of heavenly father beaming on me. It's annoying. So I took my cell phone, this one right here, and it's just sitting on top of my camera. And it fixed the glare. And I do not look like I'm some kind of angel from heaven or wherever else. Hey, Papa Mike, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining. Wow, got quite a few people in here now. All right, where's DR? Somebody got his number. Call him, get him in here. Yeah, at least this time you can hear me. I checked that before I started the video and made sure the video was working, and everything else that could have gone wrong was not going wrong. And Alyssa, I did wear this hat in memoriam of a do-rag. It's not a do-rag, it is a hat. Rate every Star Wars movie, Captain Martin says. All right. Number 1, Empire Strikes Back. Number 2, A New Hope. Number 3, Return of the Jedi. Number 4, Revenge of the Sith. Number 5, Rogue One. Number 6, Solo. Number 7, Attack of the Clones. Number 8, you guys are going to kill me for this. Number 8, probably Last Jedi. Number 9, Rise of Skywalker. Number 10, The Force Awakens. And number 11, Phantom Menace. Captain Martin promises not to change his name for a while. Hey, DR, good to see you, buddy. Is Edits in here? For everybody that doesn't know, Edits is my son. He joins in all the time. He's not a huge Star Wars fan, but he's a daddy fan. So it was good. It's all good, DR. Don't worry about it. I'm glad you're here. So Edits is a fan of me. So he likes watching these live streams and seeing what kind of kooky stuff you guys come up with for me. There goes the McDonald's talk. Is it a McChicken, or did you get him a fish sandwich? Let's see. What other Star Wars comments can we have? Yeah, Phantom Menace is overrated. There are parts of it I like. I love Darth Maul. He's one of my favorite prequel and Clone War characters. But he wasn't enough to carry the whole movie. It was just too... For me, it was just too bright and vibrant. The whole movie was. It didn't feel like Star Wars to me. It just felt like bright vibrance. I don't know, but that's because I grew up with the original trilogy, and then it was kind of a culture shock seeing the Phantom Menace. Now it's not as bad. I mean, the only real problem I have with the Phantom Menace now is every time I watch it, I just want to slap Jar Jar. I know that's a cliche saying, and everybody hates Jar Jar that hates the prequels, but I don't hate the prequels. I don't hate any Star Wars movie. There's just some I like more than others. Who wants a fish sandwich? Oh. All right, so what else? Yeah, back to the Phantom Menace stuff. It's not a horrible movie. It's just the acting in it's kind of stale. And I don't blame the actors for that. I mean, Liam Neeson's an amazing actor. Ewan McGregor's an amazing actor. Jake Lloyd was even a good actor back when he was in like Jingle All the Way and stuff like that. But I think it was the direction. Really, George Lucas can't write dialogue. I don't know why he didn't enlist the help of Lawrence Kasdan to help him out with that, and maybe a couple of the directors from the original trilogy just to get it going. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, no. Star Wars Channel, DR. Other than Mortal Kombat, I did watch that last night. It's not bad. Edits watched it with me. It was pretty good. It was a lot better than the 90s version of Mortal Kombat. All right. Am I ready for the Bad Batch, Jarek? Definitely. I definitely am. I have a lot of theories about the Bad Batch, like seeing Hondo and seeing Boba Fett and Fennec Shand together. I gotta include Boba Fett in everything, or at least a Fett, or Mandalorians, or something. But there has to be. Hopefully, we see the Imperial Purge of Mandalore during this time, even if it's just a glimpse of it or something, just to give us an idea of what the timeline is on it. Okay, watch Mortal Kombat, and no, I haven't watched Godzilla versus Donkey Kong yet. I don't know if I will. Yeah, Fordo, definitely. Let's make Fordo canon. I also have a theory about Omega maybe being part of the Scarata clan, and the Bad Batch being the other part of the Scarata clan. Yeah, right now they have names like Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, Crosshair, Echo, but who's to say one of them couldn't change their name to Ordo Scarata? Because they did change their names in the original Legends material as well. I'm a disgrace. Wow, that hurts. Hey, good morning, I still love saying your name. It's awesome. And let's see, what else you guys got? I did hear a big rumor. I haven't really checked into it that much, but that Revan will be in the Acolyte or something. Has anybody heard about that? I don't stay up on the news all that much when I'm trying to work on my house and stuff like that, and get my daughter feeling better, and then get her out to get her license, which, by the way, she did pass her license test. So I now have a 16-year-old on the road, and I'm scared to death. Thanks, Koiki. Did I say that right? Coyote? There we go. Wave check. No wave. No do-rag either. It's a hat. Hey, Nut. No, you're not late. We just started about 10 minutes ago or so. Yeah, the KOTOR remaster is confirmed, Captain Martin. That is going to be amazing. But I don't know if it's a remaster or a remake or a redo or what it is, or if they're going to do it like they did, what was it, the Republic Commando? I don't know if they'll do it like that and just update the graphics, or if they're just going to make an entirely new storyline. Because from what it looks like, Revan might be in the Acolyte series, which takes place at near the end of the High Republic, which probably is close to 150, 200 years before the Phantom Menace. So I don't know how they're going to do KOTOR with Revan being later than what the KOTOR series is. KOTOR is what, 3,000 to 5,000 years before anything we know about. All right, what are we saying congratulations for? I missed something. Me being a disgrace? Papa Mike says, I'm waiting for April 30th because the Din Djarin helmet arrives to the shops in Poland. Yeah, that helmet looks awesome. I haven't pre-ordered that one yet. I'm still working on getting my house together so we can sell it and everything, so I've been trimming down on my spending. But I do have the remodeled Boba Fett helmet on pre-ordered, which will be out in January of next year, so I'm safe on that one showing up at the new house. Hey, Zlatan Leo, nice to see you, buddy. Want Den to paint his armor. I want him to paint his armor too. Everybody else has painted armor. Everybody else uses colors to signify what they are, and I think Den really needs to do that. And somebody mentioned a green accent color for him to signify Grogu. That would be awesome. I'd dig that. Green and silver. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. I forgot I even said anything about my daughter. Oh my God, I'm a horrible parent. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a nerve-wracking time. I was standing outside of the driver's testing place waiting for her to get back, and somebody that left after her came back before her, and I was like, oh no, not a good sign. They made her pull over or something. But she got back and she looked out her window and she started smiling at me real big. I was like, oh, you did it. So yeah, yesterday was a big day. She got to drive herself to work for once, finally, for the first time. And I was scared to death. I kept telling her, do not go on the interstate. Do not go on the interstate. It's Friday. Don't go on the interstate. Well, she went on the interstate and she found out it's Friday and the interstate was stopped. He needs a paint job. Definitely, Papa Mike, he definitely needs a paint job. Maybe Grogu war paint, maybe a little Grogu face on his chest or something, DR. Hey, Bobby, good to see you, buddy. If everybody doesn't know, Bobby Mariani here is my logo designer and my banner designer and just about everything else. Dude's awesome. If you guys have any work at all that you need done, look him up, man. He is so awesome, and he's patient too. I know I'm kind of a pain in the ass when it comes to different things, but he's came through for me every single time, and I have all the confidence that he can keep doing it and do anything you guys need if you have any design work. Orange and brown, that'd be an interesting color, DR. So yeah, so speaking of Bobby, right now I have about 6 different logos from him that I could swap out at any time, and I use them in the thumbnails now. I use them in on my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook page. I use it on all that. Yeah, I have a TikTok. In Norway, you must be 18 to get a driver license. Really? Yeah, a lot of countries are a lot more strict. It costs you a lot more money to get a driver's license too, doesn't it? I know in Germany it costs an ungodly amount for training and all that stuff. And driving is a very serious thing. It should be all over the world, but especially in Europe, it's a very serious thing. Like, you don't even have a drink while you're driving. Not alcohol, but just any kind of drink. You don't distract yourself. I lived in Germany for 5 years, and I remember, at least back in the 80s, that's how it was. Do-Rag Dad. No, that is not the name of my TikTok. I'll get my phone out and show it to you, but it is currently shielding this horrible glare. Yeah. Do-Rag Dad. I wore the hat on purpose today, guys, just so you know, that, so you guys would, just in memoriam of the do-rag, so you guys could have something to talk about. A greenhorn sticker. Yeah, my daughter has a a yellow sticker on her license. It's not really a license yet. It's an intermediate, which means she can drive by herself certain times and only have so many people in the car with her and stuff like that. In 6 months, she can apply for her regular license, and then she's full to go. But yeah, she's got that yellow sticker on it that says intermediate, pretty much saying she's a newbie or greenhorn. But yeah, have you guys heard anything else about like Revan or anything like that? Because I'd love to know about it. I saw it somewhere. I can't remember where. Can you tell some through? I'm sorry, DR. You guys, young way of speaking in text really confuses me. Unless you just messed up the text. Can you tell Code of Honor of the Do-Rag Mandalorians? I get what you're trying to say. Oh, God. Code of Honor for the Do-Rag Mandalorians. Stay true to your do-rag. That would be like stay true to your clan. But stay true to your do-rag. All right. Oh, thank you, Javier. I really appreciate that, man. And your feedback has been great. I really appreciate all of that. You were the one that asked me earlier about how I keep so much attention to detail while still staying true to the current canon. Really, in the timeline that I'm working on, there isn't much current canon other than the names of the people, like Hondo, Pre Vizsla, Tor Vizsla isn't even really canon, Jaster, stuff like that. And if you guys have noticed that during the fan fiction, I wrote one character and didn't even think about what I was putting his name as, and it came off as just goofy, and now I'm regretting it, and I hate the name, and that was the whole reason I killed the guy off, was because I realized what I did. His name was Kyra Ren, as in the uncle of Sabine Wren. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate that. You don't have to donate to me. I feel bad when you guys do that. It makes me feel bad. But that money does go right back into the channel, and right now I'm saving up for a bigger system. Right now I'm working off of a laptop. It's a great gaming laptop. It's fast. It's amazing and everything, but I think I want like a 2 or 3 monitor setup. What do you mean, spoiler, DR? No, it's Kyra. Here, I'll spell it out. It's horrible because when I say it, it sounds like I'm saying Kylo Ren. And then it sounds, at other times when I say it too fast, it sounds like Kylo Ren. And I'm like, that name's stupid. Why did I even come up with that? I wanted a Ren to be the uncle of Sabine, and he was going to live until I realized the name was just stupid. And I just botched it. Yeah, I know. I didn't think it was a do-rag. I thought it was an oversized yarmulke. No, sometimes these dang masks that we have to wear all the time now, sometimes I'll just strap it to my ears and put it on like a yarmulke and say I'm representing my people. But yeah, this is like a giant yarmulke. Let's see. And Alyssa, I do appreciate the donation. That is so awesome. It does make me feel bad when people donate for some reason. I like the membership thing. Wait a minute, I got tags sticking out. I like the membership thing and everything. I'm just right now with trying to sell my house and trying to get things together here and doing home repairs and all that. it's hard for me to create extra content for the memberships. So if anybody wants to back out of the memberships because I haven't been able to do much with it, I promise you, once I get all this straightened out, I will be doing more with it, and I will be throwing things you guys' way. I do have some gifts for all the members. I just need to get them out in the mail because every time I go out, I forget them, or I've got a laundry list of things I need to pick up while I'm out. And as soon as I get out, I'm like, I forgot it again. But I promise I do have stuff. Alyssa, oh my God, stop. Stop. That's really, really mean. Yeah, so anyways, I promise members, I do have stuff for you guys planned, and I'm working on it, and it's been too long in the running. I've been telling you guys it's coming, and I keep forgetting it, and I'm trying not to. Yeah, I do actually have merch. Give me a moment. I'm going to pull up that link for said merch. Give me just a moment here, and I'll put it in the comments. Listings. There it is. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. All right, here we go. There's the link. All right. And so I appreciate if you guys do the merch more than, oh my God, Alyssa, stop it. I appreciate if you do the merch more than sending me donations. I feel like some guy sitting on a corner at an intersection with a cup in my hand. Evil Betty, good to see you. That last story was my best work. The number 5 of the Jango Fett. I'm really digging doing the Jango Fett stuff. It's just, what is going on with my video? Clan Crease in the Jango Fett series. Yes, I am. And what is going on here? I'm connected to the correct one. Looks like everything's working on this side. Are you guys getting a lag in the video or the audio or anything? This is, it's saying excellent condition, but nothing's showing up on my screen. Yeah, everybody's been talking to me about a PO box and setting that up. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. Let me get some things straightened out with selling this house and getting a new house, and then I'll work on that. Huh. Okay. Well, some reason on my page here, it's just showing it spinning around. Glitching. Bobby says it's glitching. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you, Evil Betty. I appreciate that. It's good for DR. Okay, it stopped spinning and stuff, and now it's like jerky. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it then. If everything's not glitching anymore, then we're good. I can't remember. Did I send that link? I did. Check out my Teespring. It's got my merchandise on it. I appreciate that more than... I mean, I appreciate everything. But at least with the merch, you're getting something in return instead of just throwing money at me and making me feel like some kind of panhandler or something. Maybe I need to go get a panhandler's license to do this. I don't know. Third Clan Crease sister, mother of Corky, was in the True Mandalorians. You could be correct. I have not added any females in the True Mandalorians yet for a reason, because I'm looking for a good one to put in there. I think adding Corky's mother would be a great addition because, I mean, eventually we're going to have Bo-Katan in the Death Watch. Satine Kreese is in the new Mandalorians, and if Corky's mother was in the True Mandalorians, that splits 3 sisters up on 3 different sides. all of them planning to kill each other, all of them being ruthless or whatever, except Satine. She's kind of passionate just about being a pacifist. Let's see. Evil Betty, I'm at work right now on break. Had to watch a little bit. See you all this evening. All right, Evil Betty. Evil Betty, have a good night. Hope you have fun at work. Now it's good. All right, thank you, Bobby. Jango's Armor. DR, I'm working on that, man. It might take a while for me to get to it because I'm planning this series for... It's going to be going on for a while. For pretty much a long while. Right now, I'm ramping up how much I'm doing with the series. Like, I think I did 2 videos this week, maybe 3. Eventually, it's going to go down to 1. Panhandalorian. But yeah, eventually it might go down to 1 a week or 2 a week. I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind yet on that. But I'm really having a lot of fun with the Jango Fett stuff. I'm not getting a lot of views on it, and I'm losing subscribers. Every time I post one before the video even premieres, I lose 2 or 3 subscribers, and I guess they're just tired of seeing me just doing the Jango Fett stuff. That's why I posted the Bad Batch thing earlier in the week, just to break it up a little bit. Jango has 3 sets in total. DR, you keep increasing it. It used to be 1, then it was 2, now it's 3. Zlatan Leo, have you heard about Boba wearing a black armor in the new War of the Bounty Hunter comics? No. I can't wait till that comic comes out, though. That's coming out soon, like next month, I think. Love the Jango Fett series. Oh, thank you, Nut. Thank you. I like doing the Jango Fett series, and here soon I'm going to start adding on to the Boba Fett series. I need to really go on my channel and start organizing everything into playlists. Getting the Boba Fett stuff in order, getting the Jango Fett stuff in order, the Jodo cast, and everything in between. Just getting everything in its own playlist and in order so everybody can watch it in order instead of it being jumbled all around. Javier, do not stop the Jango Fett stuff. It's good. You helped me sort of make sense of Open Seasons intro. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I could do that. Knut. How about that? Knut. Since you are... Let's see. I know in the United States, we don't pronounce the K if it's in front of an N. It's stupid. Why don't... I mean, we also have a silent P in front of, like, psychologists and stuff like that. Yes, I am going to do some review videos for the Bad Batch. I cannot wait for that series, honestly. And it's not even because of the Bad Batch. It's because of all the timeline that it's in. Lots of Mandoa words, phrases for food. Kaish gur screen. And they like it spicy. Bright mouth is sought. Keep it up, the Jango fan fictions. I shall. I'm loving doing them. I'm just... Like I said, I'm losing subscribers from them. And I don't even know if it's from that. It might just be from lack of other Star Wars content around and people are just losing interest in Star Wars. Could be that. What's the word in Mandoa for McDonald's? Knut. Yes, sir. I figured it was. I've been looking at it for a while and... Yeah, and I knew that's what it was, but it just seemed like it was fitting. LFC, which, if anybody doesn't know, is Liverpool Football Club, and Star Wars Nut, like Fanatic Nut. But Knut is your name, I know that. So I'm sitting here butchering things. I'm being stupid. I'm sorry. Here's my reply to our convo earlier. All right, Javier, let's see it. Yeah, Mandalorians would not eat McDonald's. DR. Well, we'll have a lot to talk about soon, and then more people will arrive into the channel. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm just... I don't know. I'm not discouraged. I'm not going to quit the channel or anything like that at all. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. This is my passion. Even if I'm talking to just one person, it's fine. I know that's not the case, but I've seen other Star Wars channels, and I don't want to name him out because some of our viewers here are friends with the guy or even watch him frequently, and I love his channel, but he hasn't produced anything in over a month, and his subscribers are just going through the roof. He's just getting more and more and more and more and more. And I'm like, oh, here I am grinding every day trying to get stuff out. It's just frustrating. And I'm not jealous of the guy. Congratulations to him. He's doing great. Am I planning on doing anything about the character of Montrose? Papa Mike said. I am. He's going to differ a little bit from the open seasons thing, but not too far. I feel like they did a pretty good job with him in open seasons. I just want to go a little more in depth with his character. Hey, Allison. Good to see you. And I am a geek. I'll admit that. Feel bad for Arla in the Jango Fett series. Yeah, Knut, she's pretty torn right now. She knows for certain that her brother's alive, but Jango feels like it may have been a hallucination from getting blasted. So he's on the fence about it, but she definitely knows he's alive. So that's going to come into play a lot. Star Wars Corner, he got 5,000 recently. DR, that's exactly who I was talking about. I love Star Wars Corner. He's a great guy, and he does some great work, but he hasn't put anything out in over a month, and he just broke 5,000 subscribers when he was just at 3,000 maybe a month ago. But it's fine. I'm not jealous. I'm just wondering what I'm doing wrong to not get the views and the subscribers and all that. Maybe I should stop making things for about a month. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that. Javier, as far as I know, I haven't heard any contradictions to the canon lore due to the limited backstory information we have on characters like Ursa, Arla, Jaster, Mentor Jasta, Tor, Pre-Vizsla, Hondo. Yeah, I try to stay true to the characters. I think I replied to that earlier, that when I think of a character that I want to put into this story, I think of what we know about him already. Like Hondo. We know Hondo's an entrepreneur, to put it nicely. He's out for himself. He is loyal to a certain extent until there's money involved. But once that money's involved and then his life's on the line, he's back to being loyal. As long as he thinks he can make a profit in the long run. And he usually doesn't make a profit, so I don't know why he keeps going on with it. Open seasons Jango Fett live action show. Yeah, definitely. For example, in this chapter, the small detail about Tor having in possession the Mandalore helmet, it makes me wonder how Jaster is considered the sole ruler if he has neither the sword nor the helmet. I think what I'm going to be addressing that soon, because I mean, in open seasons, the original, we got Jango and Jaster as the good guys, Tor Vizsla as the bad guy, Montrose as the in-between bad good guy. But we didn't get really any detail as to why they split apart, why everything happened the way it did. And it just, good and bad. That's what it is, good and bad. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to add layers to that. Well, why are they bad? Why are they good? Or could they be flip-flopped? Could Jaster really be the bad guy and Tor be the good guy? I'm toying with ideas like that. Is Montrose his last name or first name? All I know him from in open seasons was Montrose. I'm going to have to look it up a little bit more, but I'd like him to have a clan name or a house name or whatever. And Bobby says, I think you need more word of mouth and social media shares to Star Wars groups. I have shared a few of my videos. Let's see. Last week I shared 2 of my videos to 53 different Star Wars groups. People don't click on the link. They just like it on Facebook. They don't come over and actually watch the video. Out of 10 likes I get, maybe one person will click on it, and then they only watch it for about 30 seconds, and it drives my view rate down. It is a big thing. If you're only getting 2 minutes of view on a 12-minute video, YouTube is not going to recommend your stuff. So I try to limit what I'm putting on Facebook and social media. I do have my Facebook page that I use because that seems like it's pretty steady, because those are people that are there to see me and my work. So, but when I go to these Facebook groups, I'm like shunned right now too. I think I sent my video from yesterday to 3 or 4 different groups, and none of them posted it. So it's whatever. It's fine. I just tried different things. Better to count true friends on the hand than 548 Facebook friends. That is true, Don. Not everybody on Facebook is your friend. Just because you knew them back in high school doesn't mean they're that person you knew in high school. DR, I have the answer to that. Trust last name, first name. What do you have an answer to? DR. Wait, didn't Jango kill Montross in the game? Yes. He killed him in open seasons, I think. Oh, not just me. I'd appreciate it if everybody shared the channel. I mean, I'd appreciate that more than people giving donations, really. I appreciate the donations, but, I mean, I'm really trying to build this channel into something awesome. Jester appoints Jango's father as the new protector, and he is on his way to challenge Tor honorably when Tor comes out of nowhere and catches Jester off guard. Oh, he was the last boss in the game? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played that game all the way through. I do have Bounty Hunter on PlayStation 4, but for some reason you can't save the progress, and every time you start playing it, you got to start all over. So that kind of stinks. Yeah, so everybody, what Javier's talking about is that all this is a comment he put on my last video. If you guys want to go over and read it and check it out, or read it on here as well. He had some really good points about how Tor and Jester fell in and all that stuff. Oh, congratulations, DR. Congratulations on the 100 subs. That's awesome. You hit your timeline too. I think you said you wanted to have it by this month. And I appreciate the shout out. That's awesome. Or Finrao. Yes. I didn't even have to read your whole comment there, Knut. Yes, Finrao is going to be in it. He's one of my favorite Mandalorians, and I was saving him for a good opportunity. My channel will grow up on December when Book of Boba Fett comes out, and everybody will be on hype. So let's see what happens. Hey, I'm definitely ready for it. I just hope I don't lose my monetization before then. But if I do, then it'll come back in December, hopefully. I'm sure you did tell me about it, DR. I'm not questioning that. Just with everything going on, I have a limited memory. I'm lucky I can remember yesterday. So yeah. So anybody that didn't hear earlier, I was talking about Revan might be joining the Acolyte series that's coming out, which puts him about 3,500 years after what the original KOTOR games said. Oh, Lena Derrick, good to see you. Thank you. I'm from Russia City. I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong. Voronezh? English I did not know, so right through Google Translator. If you can then also please communicate with me through Google Translator. I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't know how to do that. I forget even how to say hello. I know how to say goodbye in Russian. What? What was I talking about? A space guy with a pet mouse. I don't remember that. Privyet. Yes, there we go. Papa Mike, you're in Poland, correct? I know that's not Russia, but it was once occupied. Hope Keanu Reeves is Revan. Yeah. The look, yes. As far as the look, yes. But as long as he can come out of that Theodore Logan or whatever his name was, Ted Theodore Logan thing, because a lot of his movies, that's how his acting is. It's kind of, he's the same voice, the same all the time. I know you're not occupied anymore, Papa Mike. I'm sorry. I just meant during, from the 40s on into the 90s, early 90s. Yeah, because I lived in Berlin during that time, and I know Warsaw was only about 100 miles from us or something like that, 100 kilometers, I can't remember. But we couldn't even go there because it was occupied by Russia. I'm from Brazil, and those live streams are really good to practice my English. In Russia. Ooh, I would not mind seeing a Russian actor in Star Wars. We've had a lot of UK actors, Australian actors, New Zealand actors, and American actors, but we don't have many Russian actors. Yeah, Russia is very complicated. Darth John Wickus. I like that. He'd definitely be a badass. You love Qui-Gon Jinn and Palpatine. Oh, polar opposites. That's awesome. I like that, Lena. That is so great. Oleg Totkarov would be great to play as a Mandalorian character. I don't know who that is, but I need to get up on my Russian actors and actresses. Tamir Morrison is like a New Zealand and Hawaiian actor. I'm pretty sure he's New Zealand. He grew up with tribal beliefs and tribal rituals and stuff like that. He might have some Hawaiian in him. I'm not sure. They're not too far away from each other, I think. Or maybe they are. I don't know. My geography stinks. Yeah, but I'd love to see Revan live action finally. Bring him to life. I know he's canon right now because of The Rise of Skywalker. So if anybody that hates The Rise of Skywalker, at least look at that silver lining. Revan became canon because of it. Hey, Borkle, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining in. I don't have time today. We'll watch later. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Yeah, Tim is from New Zealand. Used a lot of his Maori tradition to do the Boba Fett gaffy stick fighting. Yeah, and a lot of it was actually dance moves and fighting mixed. And they said, yeah, let's use that. And if you look at outtakes from Attack of the Clones, when he was playing Jango Fett, he was doing little dances with an umbrella and stuff. And all that's from his Maori tribal stuff. And it's awesome. But I watched his recent interview, and he's like, thanks, Porkle. He was like, I'm Mr. Action Man. I'm Mr. Action Man. He kept saying that, and I thought it was hilarious. He seems like he'd be like a real fun guy to hang out with and go have drinks with and stuff until, somebody bumped into him or something. Then he'd probably choke him out or flamethrow him or something. No political talk here. Only Star Wars. All right, let's see. Yeah, I try to stay away from the political stuff, Lena. I'm sorry. But if you want to know my political stance, I don't follow either party. I don't like either one of them. I'm a constitutionalist. I'm not going to say either one's an idiot or anything like that because they're doing what they do. But I try not to be too negative, so I just stay myself and appreciate that others have opinions, and I'm not mad about it. I appreciate what everybody thinks. Mr. Action Man. Yeah, he kept saying it. I'm Mr. Action Man. Oh no, Fanatic is with Santine. Who's Santine? I don't even know who that is. I write it. Honestly, you guys want to know who I voted for in the last two elections? The last two presidential elections, I wrote in Darth Vader. That's no lie. I wrote Darth Vader down on the ballot and put it in. Why? Darth Vader was a family man. Darth Vader was a religious zealot. Darth Vader believed in a strong defense. He believed in rights to an extent. So yeah, Darth Vader. I wrote him in. A real good time to be a Star Wars fan. There are so many shows that are coming out with great potential. You are going to be a busy man coming soon, Mr. Fanatic. I hope so. I want to be busy. I want this channel to keep me busy. Keep me going. Yeah, Don, it is rough being a centrist in this last decade. Even the last 2 decades, it's been rough. I've never really followed any party lines for anybody. Or for any political party, and just recently I can't get behind any of them. Even some of the third party candidates I can't get behind, so I just write down Darth Vader. Bobby voted for Palpatine once. That's awesome. I even did a Facebook campaign during the I think it was the last or when Trump was first getting elected. I did a campaign on Facebook for Darth Vader. I even had little memes and stuff I sent out and everything. You should do, what if Jango Fett survived Geonosis? Yeah, I was thinking about that as well, Canute. That might be on my to-do list later on. And Lena asks, do you also view sequels negatively? I don't. If you watch my stream from Wednesday, it's really personal to me why I will never hate anything Star Wars. I know that's horrible. Other than the holiday special from 1978, the Ewoks movies and TV show and droid show, I can't stand any of that stuff. It just didn't seem like Star Wars. They didn't put the effort into it that they did all the other Star Wars. But with the sequels, I don't hate them because the Skywalker saga, since 1977, it's been a tradition for my mom and I to go see the movies. So if I hate one of those movies, then that means I hated the experience with my mom. I know that's failed logic and it's psychological bullcrap, but I did like the movies and my mom was there with me to enjoy them. And one day, hopefully I don't have to go through this, but I know everybody does. One day my mother's not going to be there for me to enjoy the movies with, and I'd hate to say I hated one of the experiences that I was with on her. So, sorry to get so deep on you guys. Lena, so no, I don't view any of the Star Wars movies in negativity. I don't talk about them as much as I do the prequels and the original trilogy and the Mandalorian and TV shows and stuff like that, because it is a sore spot for a lot of people. Not because I'm trying to cater to anybody, because I try not to have negativity on my channel, and I know there's a lot of negativity about the sequels, so I just don't put it out there. Darth Vader would be a fine president. Yeah, the holiday special is hilarious, Bobby. It's disturbing as well, not just hilarious. Gozira. Let's see, Lena. I personally 9 episode only did not like the 7 and 8 episode tolerated. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I really don't want to get into too much detail of why I like the sequels, other than my mom was there with me, and so was my wife, and all my kids went this time too for the Rise of Skywalker. It's the first time my entire family has made it to an opening night with me. I've seen every Star Wars movie on opening night since 1977. I know that's not really that big of an accomplishment just for being alive during that time, but I was 4. I was 4 in 77, and I went and saw it. And we didn't have things like streaming and Blu-ray and VHS and all that at the time. We just had to wait for it to come back to theaters before we could see it again, or rely on our memories, or play with the toys. Dawn says, I watched once sequels. That was enough, but I won't diss anyone that enjoyed them. Well, thank you, Dawn, and I appreciate that you didn't enjoy them. A lot of people didn't, and that's personal preference. It is what it is. I mean, like, I listed The Phantom Menace as my number 11 Star Wars movie. Not because I hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. It's just not one of my favorites. I don't like Boba Fett part in the holiday special. Yeah, that was about the only good part. I mean, Chewbacca's grandpa or dad or whatever he was. And why was Jefferson Airplane even in it? And that was just weird. You still haven't watched the sequel trilogy, Papa Mike? I mean, you should watch it just for the story, just to get an idea of what it is. I know you've heard negative things about it, but just to get an idea of the story and what it is and all that. Like The Phantom Menace, like I said many times, is my least favorite Star Wars movie, but I'll watch it. I'll watch it on a regular basis just because it's Star Wars and I'm a nerd. Now I'm getting the hiccups. Wow. I think they took inspiration from Boba's armor for Den. Yeah, from the holiday special. Yeah, definitely his rifle. Definitely, and the look of it, the silver and all that, and the narrow helmet. Yeah, I can see that. Lena says, by the way, who do you think Trump could play in Star Wars? I think Jabba the Hutt. I don't know. I'd have to think on that one. Yeah, DR, we know Boba Fett's armor was an inspiration for everyone. Oh, you can't watch it because you don't have Disney Plus in Poland. That stinks. You don't have it there yet? Braylon Barnes, good to see you. Love your content. Keep up the good work. I will. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Wow, so many people in here I haven't seen in here before. That's awesome. Do you think Boba has an Amben rifle? Maybe on the Slave One. I'm sure he's got a cache of weaponry just like Den had on the Razor Crest. And speaking of which, that episode was a tragedy. The Razor Crest. Oh, it hurt so much. And they just put out the Razor Crest Lego set, and everybody just bought it and everything, and now it's gone. All right, got a couple minutes left. Boba Fett, in my mind, was the first ever Mandalorian. Haha. Like, even in the story, it was Boba Fett. Haha. Yeah, Boba Fett's always been a Mandalorian to me, too. I don't want to watch the Book of Boba Fett by the Pirate Bay, but it might happen. Yeah, I'm sorry, Papa Mike. I hope they get you Disney Plus soon. I thought everybody had it by now. I must have been mistaken. But everybody, you guys are so awesome. I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping it up. I have some errands to run to Home Depot and Lowe's to get some stuff to fix up my house. All right. I appreciate you guys coming in here. I really do. All of you mean so much to me. This channel means so much to me. It means so much to my family. My entire family is behind me on this. So, I mean, thank you guys so much. Thank you for everything you do. Keep up your good work, and I'll keep up the content. That's just how it's going to go. I'm going to just keep rolling it out. I don't care if I lose all but 5 subscribers. I'm going to keep doing what I love because I love it. All right. And remember, if you're not subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications to stay up to date on all my content. Hit the thumbs up to give it a like, share the video, share the channel, and let's see how far we can blow this channel up. And Bobby, may the force be with you. This is the way. And remember, everybody, this is the way. The only way.